This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at Kreative Kitchens and Baths. For over 30 years, have been providing quality service, quality construction for folks around Denver and the area here. I'm here with the two of the designers as well as the owner, founder, Steve. Let me ask you, it's been many years you've been involved in this industry. What got you and your family involved here?
I used to work for a company called Mastercraft, which was back in the 80s, and we did kitchen cabinets back in that day. And they were the largest manufacturer of products in the country at that time, and just couldn't get out of my blood.
Obviously, the home is one of the most personal places we all reside. When I look at the word creative, I'm thinking of customized. Is basically a customized approach is what you take with your consumers?
We try to customize the kitchen for the individual customer's tastes. And if you'll look at our website or any of the pictures that we have on our computers, you'll see hundreds of kitchens, but you'll find out that none of them are the same because everybody has personal taste. And that's what we try to gear our business towards, is to people's desire to build that custom feature that they want.
So we're talking a very personal approach, not a big box office deal here where you're actually someone you can sit down and go through it all. Folks out there thinking about remodeling, the task itself can be somewhat overwhelming. How important is it for you to educate these folks so they can make an informed decision on what they're going to do?
It's very important. Education is the biggest key and probably the hardest thing, because so many people walk into a do-it-yourself type of center. We won't mention names, but they don't get that personal service and that education that they need to make an informed decision.
You guys are a full service, and we're talking about the design, the build, the whole 9 yards. Right. So let's start first of all with the design. What takes place at the consultation, and how does that work?
We kind of have broken our process down into three phases. Number one is an initial consultation, and in that we're going to come out to your house, do a field measure, and just talk through the project. Tell me what your dream project is going to involve. At that point, we come back here and we do a conceptual drawing and put together an initial budget just based on the conversation. In that first meeting, we're going to have a conceptual budget of the kitchen as well as a design, at least get us started in the process. And then from there, we just continue to work down and drill down that detail.
So we're talking about taking that extra time. You're able to basically get some realistic expectations put together on paper, and they can see it that way. Realistic
expectations is probably paramount. In a lot of ways, we're very transparent with our numbers, and we go through our numbers with our clientele to a certain level so that they can feel comfortable and that we're working through that budget together on every aspect of it.
And obviously in any kind of project, time is money, so this way they understand the turnaround time. They keep within the budget constraints, which is wonderful for them. Let me ask you this. You guys have many, many years in this business. We're talking about a complete full service, complete remodels you can offer. We're talking about moving walls, electricity, plumbing, the whole 9 yards.
Yes, the construction process, we've done everything from basic, just take out what's existing and putting it back into building, adding on additions, restructuring their entire living area through their house. So it can encompass everything from as basic as removing the flooring and putting it back in to tearing the whole house almost completely apart.
Obviously, the kitchens are going to come in at a little bit higher budget than that of a bathroom because they're typically larger. Not only that, but I've seen some bathrooms, though, that really blow away a kitchen anymore. I mean, it used to be that way. Let me ask you, when I walk into a kitchen, one of the most impact things that I see are the cabinets. What are you guys able to offer for them there as far as cabinetry?
We have 9 lines of cabinets that we offer. We offer lines such as mid-continentry. We offer a line called Mastercraft. We offer Dura Supreme. We also offer another line called Starmark. We offer a company called Crystal and one called Legacy. And I'm sure there's a couple more that we don't have. Each individual line's designed for a particular niche that we try to fill with the individual customer.
Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see basically is their website, brand new website where you're able to navigate around right there. Obviously, they're going to take you through the steps one by one. You're going to see some great tips that they offer there on their Facebook page as well. You're also going to see a lot of the images that they've done, some of the current projects as well as past projects. You're also going to see some of the images there from their partner vendors, which will basically give you some great ideas of something you may want to do as well. And let me ask you this. Obviously, a kitchen is something that when I walk into, I can really tell the home is either dated or outdated rather quickly. I mean, really, I walked into somewhere it looks like the 70s. What are some of the feedback you're getting from some of the folks when you actually do a kitchen and it really gives their whole entire house a facelift?
When we're able to completely customize somebody's kitchen from something that was original from the 1970s, the transformation is night and day. And the idea is that we're building these people their dream kitchens. And they've worked hard for their money, and they're giving us that money to remodel their kitchen. And by the time it's done, they're beautiful.
As a designer, you've worked with the company here. Is there a particular project that you like one over the other? Is it kitchens, is it baths, or do you like when the customer basically just comes to the plate with something?
Well, I prefer kitchens. They're a lot more challenging as far as design is concerned. When the customer comes in, a lot of times they're not aware of exactly what they want until you open up their minds and their imaginations with all the different ideas that are going to be possible.
Obviously, the cabinets are a big thing you guys have as well. But let me ask you, there's a lot of things that go into this. Is everything coming right through you? So basically, you're our direct contact with the consumer.
With us, you have one point of contact from start to finish. Even though there's 3 of us here, we're all working together, but we're able to source every one of those materials through here. So your cabinetry, your countertop, granite, quartz, tile, plumbing fixtures, lighting, flooring, cabinetry, everything is going to come through us and sourced through us so that we don't send our people out on wild shopping trips and they don't know what they're looking for.
I imagine that's a great way to keep quality job one there.
Indeed, yep.
Speaking of not sending consumers out there on a wild goose chase trying to put their dreams together, how important is it for the designers to know the catalog and be able to put those dreams together?
Oh, it's extremely important. It's the nuts and bolts of the whole project. When a customer comes in, they've got a certain budget that's within this parameter. Us as designers have to know which catalog we're going to put them into, or which manufacturer. So it's going to be able to reach their budget, reach their dreams, and be able to hit on all cylinders. In other words, get them everything that they want and can still afford it.
Remember, this company here is with the Better Business Bureau, A+ accredited, and for over 30 years has been one of Denver's favorites. Basically, trusting them to come in your home and make your dreams come true, be it a kitchen, a bath, complete turnaround. It's right there available for you. And obviously, if you're a contractor as well, you can also get your supplies right here, right in Denver, Colorado. And remember, the job is not finished until you're 100% satisfied. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.